resilience and hope. My dear people of Taraba State, men and women of courage, resilience and hope, I greet you with a heart full of gratitude and faith as we step together into the year 2026. First, I give thanks to Almighty God for preserving our lives, our families, and our state through the past year. In a time when many societies across our nations and beyond are grappling with uncertainty, Taraba has remained standing peaceful, determined, and forward-looking. This is not by accident. It is the product of collective resilience and restraint, shared responsibility, and a clear commitment to the rule of law. Let me state this clearly and without ambiguity. Taraba State has zero tolerance for violence, lawlessness, extremism, or criminality, regardless of who is involved or where it comes from. Our government will continue to protect lives, property, and livelihoods with firmness, fairness, and professionalism. Security agencies are fully empowered, coordinated, and supported to ensure that no inch of Taraba becomes a haven for criminals, bandits, terrorists, or illegal activities. At the same time, our approach remains guided by justice, inclusion, and respect for human dignity. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. Criminals elements have no hiding place. In 2026, ungoverned spaces will no longer exist in Taraba State. From forests to borders, farms to waterways, rural paths to urban corridors. Government presence will be visible, coordinated, and effective. As part of our comprehensive security strategy, we are paying special attention to the link between natural resources, ungoverned spaces, and insecurity. Taraba State is richly endowed with solid minerals. These resources are a blessing, but when exploited illegally, they can become channels for criminal financing, environmental destruction, and community instability. Let me be clear and responsible. Our government fully respects the constitutional role of the federal government in the regulation of solid minerals. At the same time, no responsible state government can ignore what happens on its soil, especially where illegal mining threatens security, livelihoods, and the environment. In 2026, Taraba State will work closely with the federal government, security agencies, and relevant regulatory institutions to ensure that all mining activities within our territory are lawful and transparent, environmentally responsible, security compliant, and monitored so that beneficial to host communities. Illegal mining, mineral trafficking, and the use of mining routes to finance criminal network will no longer be tolerated. There will be no safe haven, whether in forest, border areas, or remote settlement for those who exploit our resources to undermine our peace. This is not a war against legitimate business. It is a firm stand for law, order, and shared prosperity. Mining must create development, not disorder. It must generate jobs, not insecurity. It must respect communities, land rights, and the rule of law. This year, we deepen our focus on what truly sustains a people: food, land, and productive livelihood. Food security is a strategic priority. Taraba must feed itself first and feed the nation responsibly. Our policies will ensure increased production, protected farmlands, stable supply chains, and fair pricing for both farmers and consumers. Livestock reform will continue in a modern, peaceful, and economically productive manner, anchored on ranching, veterinary services, pasture development, and conflict prevention. Livestock must become a source of prosperity, not tension. Land reform will be pursued with clarity, legality, and equity. Land in Taraba will be administered transparently, protected from abuse, and used to empower citizens, especially youth and women, while respecting traditional institutions and lawful ownership. No individual, group, or interest, however loud, will override lawful state authority or endanger collective security. Education remains the backbone of our future. In 2026, we will protect, expand, and improve access to quality education at all levels, especially for children in rural and hard-to-reach communities. Infrastructure development, roads, schools, healthcare facilities, water systems, energy, and public access will continue steadily, transparently, and with value for money. Development is not a slogan, it is something our people must see, touch, and benefit from. Governance must not be distant. This year, we will expand development areas and strengthen grassroots participation, ensuring that every community, no matter how remote, feels presence of government. Local voices will be heard, local economies will be stimulated, local challenges will receive local solutions backed by state capacity. No Taraba citizen is too far, no Taraba citizen is too small or too forgotten to matter. We will revive and strengthen cultural activities and sport development as tools for unity, youth engagement, talent discovery, and social harmony. Our diversity is not a weakness, it is our strength. Culture builds identity, sport builds discipline, both build peace. My dear people, progress attracts noise, development attracts envy, but let me assure you, this government is focused on work, not gossip, facts, not rumors, unity and not division. We will continue to communicate clearly, act transparently, and correct falsehood with truth. Misinformations and deliberate mischief will not distract us from our mandate to serve. I urge all citizens to verify information, reject incitement, and place the interests of Taraba above personal or political agendas. 2026 is a year of peace with strength, progress with purpose, and prosperity with inclusion. I call on traditional rulers, religious leaders, farmers, pastoralists, youths, women, professionals, security agencies, and political leaders to continue working together. The success of Taraba belongs to us all. As your governor, I reaffirm my oath to govern with justice, to protect every life, to leave no community behind, and to build a Taraba that is safe, productive, united, and respected. Together, we shall move forward Together, Taraba will prosper. Together, the future shall be brighter than the past. God bless you. God bless Taraba State. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.